Weather for you. Chris Warren and Crystal Egger have tonight's top 5.
It's 40 after the hour, which means it's time for our top 5 tonight.
And usually we show you the best videos of the day, but since it's Friday, we're going to talk about the best videos of the entire week. Let's get it started. A lot of snow and ice, I'm thinking.
And we're going to start off with a look at number 5, and I think Crystal liked this one. Kind of do a makeshift little snow plow here.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't know if that's safe, though. You got the kid on the front with the shovel trying to clear the snow. By the way, that's in Virginia. Had some winter weather here this week, that's for sure.
Let's take a look at number 4. And what do you think of this?
I like this one.
Extreme tubing. The extreme comes when the guy took his clothes off.
What if he had some liquid courage? I don't know.
Or a dare. I dare you
to.
Yes.
Temps were only in the low 20s, too. Wind chills in the single digits. How about this one, number 3? Speaking of chill, this is the December dip in Michigan. 50 Michigan State University students decided to go for a swim in the ice-cold Red Cedar River there on Sunday.
You know, it seems like we're showing more skin in the wintertime than we show in the summertime here on the Weather Channel.
What's up with that? We had the polar bear plunge last night.
Right, and the guy on the inner tube in the sidewalk. Meanwhile, how about this? You have a water main burst outside your house. It's freezing, and then all of a sudden you have a house sickle, a car sickle. You have some table sickles and some chair sickles.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I like that. That's out of Missouri, by the way. Freezing temperatures over the last week, and boy, this made for some very dangerous roads too, as you can imagine. It's that coating of ice. It does look pretty, though.
It does look pretty.
But very dangerous. How about number 1? Time to cool off even more?
We got...
Oh, yeah. This is out of Ontario. They've had a lot of snow in Canada as well. This happened in an area where you can rent snowmobiles, and apparently maybe
I think we're saying that before. To say, hey, yeah, maybe he doesn't know the terrain or haven't done it before, but
didn't know there was a big snowbank there.
Seems to be handling it. I think that move we put your knee on there is kind of like the higher end moves. But anyways, remember, if your eyewitness video and photos make our top 5, you'll get something in the mail from the Weather Channel. You can email those photos to us at eyewitness@weather.com. You can also upload them straight to our website at weather.com/eyewitness.
We really do love those videos, and you can tell Chris and Crystal were really getting into them too. Well, one of the potential problems with the big western storm system that we're tracking is the avalanche danger. But researchers in Canada believe that infrared technology can help predict when and where an avalanche will happen. CBC's Leah Hendry shows us just how close that is to becoming a reality.
With the click of a button, researchers at the University of Calgary get a snapshot of temperatures within the snowpack. During the winter, layers of snow get wet, freeze, and are buried. The temperatures inside those different layers hold important clues.
And hence is a precursor, an early warning sign for these deep slab avalanches.
Most fatal avalanches are triggered by people traveling over an unstable section of snow. The new camera can fill in some of the gaps. The infrared painting a picture of how frost is distributing on a particular slope.
And you can get an idea of, say, how snow crystals are changing above and below crusts.
We dug down pretty deep and saw all the layers in that avalanche.
Tony Kales has snowmobiled in the backcountry for years and teaches avalanche awareness. The camera costs about $9,000, so turning it into a practical tool is still years away. But Kales is already thinking about how it could be used.
If this technology could make it to satellite, where you could actually access the image via a PDF or PDA or an iPhone or what have you, and actually see and do an assessment without digging.
No technology is foolproof, and avalanches are erratic, which is why winter enthusiasts will always have to rely on their training and education and remain alert when they hit the hills. Leah Hendry, CBC News, Vancouver.
Well, as we've been saying, the West is just going to be hit by wave after wave of storms. So here's a look at the setup as we get past the weekend and head into the work week. You can see here's those other waves just coming right on through. It's going to keep things snowy across Salt Lake City. It's going to keep things soggy for spots like Los Angeles all the way over into Wednesday. Seattle, you're also going to be very, very wet. And keep in mind that the western half of Colorado is going to also be pretty snowy. snowy, but the Mile High City not getting very much out there. But so many of your favorite ski resorts are going to be slammed, and so that's not only going to make the skiers happy, but also the snowboarders. Well, up next, see if the threat of storms is slowing down those holiday shopping excursions for those of you doing the last minute thing. And we're going to take a look at some of our eyewitness video right now from Lewisburg, West Virginia. Oh gosh, this just looks like a picture postcard in the making. Check it out.
What can I get for you? The Tassimo Brew Bot. 7 different beverages, one smart little bot.
The innovations you love about our front loads are now available in our top loads. Remarkable energy savings, extraordinary capacity. Introducing the no-compromise Kenmore Elite Top Load Washers. Save now at Sears.
I love working with animals, but my allergies put me in a fog. So now I'm Claritin Clear. Claritin works great on all my allergies, like dust, mold, pollen, or pets, without making me drowsy. Because I want to be alert around this big guy. Live Claritin Clear, indoors and out.
Were you a procrastinator, Santa?
It's not too late. All day Friday and Saturday, get Countdown to Christmas doorbusters at Sears. This Nikon 12-megapixel camera is only $89.99. Plus, 7 a.m. through noon Saturday, get an extra 10% off all tools, even sale prices. Sears, be the Santa you want to be.
Are you anxious to protect your family with life insurance, but afraid you can't afford it? Well, look how much insurance many people can get through SelectQuote for less than $1 a day. SelectQuote found Rich, 37, a $500,000 policy for under $18 a month. Even though Dave, 43, takes meds to control his blood pressure, SelectQuote got him a $500,000 policy for under $28 a month. Ellen, 47, got a $250,000 policy for under $20 a month. All it takes is a phone call. Your personal SelectQuote agent will answer all your questions and impartially shop the highly rated term life companies SelectQuote represents for your best rates. Give your family the security it needs at a price you can afford. Call this number or go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Winter. It's frigid cold, blustery winds, and snow just right for sledding. Winter is flight delays, school closings, and ski reports for the best peaks anywhere. Winter is a time of contrast, and only the Weather Channel can keep you safe and warm throughout the season. On air with live reports from the hardest hit locations. Online with expert analysis of incoming storms and cold snaps. And on the go to keep you ahead of the cold. From forecasting the severe to locating fresh powder. Stay with the Weather Channel, the Winter Weather Authority. On TV, on your computer, on your phone, the source for weather, the Weather Channel. Now you're local on the 8s.
Probably the coldest that I've seen a December this early.
It blew off on my neighbor's roof. It knocked down trees, and there's power lines across the street from my house. Yeah.
It's like a slip and slide out here.
Okay, that was a little eerie set to Jingle Bells, but as you can see from that clip, it's already been a pretty wild week of weather, and the retailers, of course, are concerned that a possible weekend storm in the Northeast could slow down business, and it's the last shopping weekend before Christmas. WVIT's Diana Perez has the latest from New Haven, Connecticut.
I'm trying to get it all out of the way. I do have 3 kids.
And so far, getting it out of the way seems to be working for both Christmas gift buyers and Christmas gift sellers. You've got a lot of gifts to get under that Christmas tree.
Yes, we do. But I think I got it all done today.
Customers have been filing into Project storefronts in New Haven since its doors opened.
I've been trying to set up a buffet all day, but people keep shopping, more so today than any other day. I don't know what's going on out there.
Margaret Bodell says the flow has been great for business so far, but she doesn't want it to stop even with the possible storm.
I think that people want to be in tonight because they've heard about the storm, but I want them all to come here and let the snowstorm come and keep shopping.
It's a strategy that at least one shopper we caught up with is using.
Just have to keep going, right? Just go through. Family comes first, so we'll make it through.
Stacy Smart says she doesn't really have many other options, though.
Haven't had any time. It's just work and the charity work, and now it's time for family. I'm on vacation officially. Life is good, and so I'll be doing all the Christmas shopping now.
My kind of girl, all about the family and the merriment. And we certainly hope that you have a lot of merriment as we approach the holiday. Not so merry as we're still going to be contending with our storm system out across the west. And we do want you to be in the loop as, of course, we've still got some stormy weather to contend with into the state of Florida and, of course, hugging the coastline across the southeast. As we get further into the weekend, those heavy travel delays are also going to be a cause for concern across San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles. Some moderate delays coming up into Saturday across Orlando as well as Miami, but it really shouldn't be that bad. Again, the biggest and most difficult travel is going to be on the 5 or the I-5 corridor, whatever you call it. It is really going to be a tough go, especially as we move along further over into Sunday. And some of those snowier areas, just forget about it. We're going to be talking about periods of blowing snow and, of course, snowfall accumulations in feet. That's just this weekend. And, of course, more on top of that as we go through Monday, Tuesday, as well as Wednesday. Traveling along Interstate 95, again, pretty soggy on Saturday, but some improvements coming up for Sunday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The innovations you love about our front loads are now available in our top loads. Remarkable energy savings, extraordinary capacity. Introducing the no-compromise Kenmore Elite Top Load Washers. Save now at Sears.
Companies don't have to tell you everything that's in their products. But SC Johnson isn't just a company. We're a family who cares about yours. That's why we're working to share all of our ingredients right down to the fragrances and dyes. So with products like Windex, you know what you're bringing into your home. Going beyond the industry standard, that's the family standard.
Can getting enough vegetables make you feel good? Oh, yeah. V8 Juice gives you 3 of your 5 daily servings of vegetables. V8, what's your number?
What can I get for you? The Tassimo Brewbot. 7 different beverages, 1 smart little bot.
Thanks again for joining us tonight. We want to give you a look at the weekend outlook as we go over the course of Saturday. Of course, we're just going to be piling on more heavy snowfall and, of course, rain as well for those of you in those coastal locations. Going into Sunday, we'll start to see more snow showers spreading out across the Central Plains. Some lake effect snow showers in and around the Great Lakes as well as portions of upstate New York. Plenty of sunshine for the second half of the weekend in Florida, but some cooler temperatures in the 60s to come. Meanwhile, don't forget, of course, we're going to have plenty of weather updates for you on what's happening with our West Coast snowstorm, and we'll certainly keep an eye on what's going on in the Northeast as well, which is not going to be, again, a historic or bookmark storm, but in the West, we certainly are going to have our fair share of problems. So be sure to keep joining us for more updates on that, live weather team coverage, and of course, you can always follow us on weather.com. Your Local 8s is next. Thanks again.
Ring, ring.
Progresso.
Oh, yes, hi. Can you put my grandma on the phone, please? Thanks.
Excuse me a sec. Another person calling for her grandmother.
She thinks it's her soup, huh?
I'm told she's in the garden picking herbs.
She's so cute. Okay, I'll hold.
She's holding.
What?
Progresso. You gotta taste this soup.
For the worst allergies, I want a product with the best decongestant. My choice is Clear.